Good evening. Welcome back to another late night discussion. Tonight's topic is going to be about companions and plus 15 missionaries. All these good stuff that is happening in the upcoming patch tomorrow, the 11th of July 2019. This patch would be the biggest update since the legendary Octo release, which was about 4 months ago. If you look at the timeline, Browndust got this patch on 11th of April 2019. That is approximately 3 months before us. And rewinding back, they got the Octo patch 1 year before that, which was during their first anniversary. So Korea is still 4 patches ahead of us. After the 10 companions patch, we have the Taylor's patch, the Stella patch, the Darby and Carly companion patch, and finally they are at the Catherine patch. So assuming we get patches every 2 weeks and they get it every month, we would catch up to Browndust in about 4 to 5 months, which means we would have caught up to them in roughly around November or December this year. That is scary yet exciting news. It kind of feels like an anime finally catching up to a manga. It also means like everyone is on the same page. No more referencing, no more predicting the future meta, and future contents. Every new content will be fresh. But there will be one last spoiler. News about the 6 Devils Companions will be out in August. That's 2 weeks from now, so we better start saving those legend skill books because the 6 devils with their helper at plus 15 would definitely be stronger than the current Octos.
Oh my god! Wow!
Wait. So what is all these helper companion thing about? So basically, all you need to know that it is actually a patch that is kind of rigged for whales. Why? Because it introduces power creep, and you can also obtain this enormous amount of power through paying money. Don't worry, I will show you why in a minute. First, you need to know what power creep is. So power creep is a situation where the game updates to introduce more powerful units that leaves other units relatively much weaker that you probably might substitute or not use them at all. In Browndust, there are about 100 to 200 unique units, and out of all of them, only 10 are going to get companions. So only 10 units at this moment will have plus 15 to their stats, while the others are plus 10. Not only that, some of these units are also going to get a revamp of their stats, which means it's kind of like a double awakening where you have increase in skills and also increase in stats. So it's also kind of good to know that my plus 10 Mammonia that I spend so much resources to build is going to get one shot by the new Barbara with a companion. But I guess the Browndust developers aren't that heartless, so they have increased the chance up for the 5-star units you can get. But if you were to compare it with the old rates, it is actually not much of a difference. You get an extra 1% of getting a 5-star unit and 1% less from getting a 3-star unit. To upgrade a companion or to actually get the skill up, you have to get the duplicate copy of the companion of your choice of the mercenary you want to upgrade repeatedly. So it is actually very difficult to summon 5 of the same copies of this unit. But the consolation is, if you do not get this unit after pulling for 80 tries using only diamonds, then Browndust will give you this unit for free. That also means, unlike legendary gacha octos where the rate is extremely low, and even if you spend an enormous amount of money, if you do not have luck, you will not be able to obtain these units. For these companions, if you spend about 20,000 diamonds, you are guaranteed to get a plus 15 unit. So there are also other ways where free-to-play players can obtain companions, but the road is very tough. The new system is called the feed system, where you kind of build relationships with your companion by giving them presents. But you can only exchange for each unique companion once, so you are unable to get like 5 copies of them. Even then, getting one of these is also very difficult. The reason being is that there is very few ways of obtaining these presents. The first way is to do daily missions. The second way is to fight in guild wars and exchange for them through guild points. But then again, if you are fighting a guild that is really strong, much stronger than you are, how are you going to get these points? And if you are like a new member in the guild, and your guild is a very strong guild, you will never be able to fight the opponents that your guilds are facing. And if your guild is fighting a 15v15 or a 10v10, will everyone in the guild be able to get those points? No, because there's so little attacks to be distributed around all the members in the guild. And I forget to mention the most important point of the presence. It is random. So, unlike Soul Gear, where you can use other unit Soul Gear to level up the unit of your choice, you can't actually use the presents that you don't need. And what happens when in the future all the companions are released? The pool will be so diluted that it's impossible to get the presents of your choice. Anyway, after saying all that, I think I will still be playing this game, and to be relevant, I will be pulling for these companions. Hopefully I get as lucky as I was pulling for the 5-star ticket. So good luck to your pulls too. Look forward to hearing from you and what you think about the companions and the plus 15 mercenaries patch. See you in the next video.